So if you're like me, I love mobile filmmaking. And when I first started watching YouTube, I used to watch daily Casey vlogs and I used to love him on his skateboard, filming, making creative videos. And he is the GOAT of YouTube, no doubt about it. And what I loved about it was when he was on his boosted board, he had his Gorillapod, and that's all I wanted. I wanted to get my own Gorillapod because I was amazed at just how it could connect and be used in so many different scenarios. But I didn't. I went the cheaper route and got these cheaper alternatives, and they weren't very good. They weren't strong and they weren't usable. And what happened? They just ended up in the trash. Fast forward a little bit of time later, and Joby have actually reached out to me and said, can you review our Gorillapod mobile filmmaking kit? So it's crazy how it's gone from me watching YouTube, watching Casey on his boosted board with his Gorillapod and his camera, and amazing, to now me reviewing this product as well. So thanks so much for letting me review this. And also I'm going to show you quickly, guys, what it is and then take you outside and show you what the quality is like outside. So think of this as an all-in-one mobile filmmaking kit. In this box is going to be everything that you need on your smartphone. So let's quickly go through what's in the box. So firstly, the main thing, this is the actual Gorillapod. It's strong and it's sturdy and it's a decent size. So these legs fold out and you can place this on any surface whatsoever. You can use this with both mobile, so a smartphone, but also cameras as well. And it's strong enough to be able to hold any camera. So with this, because it's so versatile, you can have it anywhere you like. You could have it on a flat surface, you can pull the legs up and you can have it higher up, or you can hold them in all together and then have this as an actual gimbal or a tripod. And then we'll talk about soon that these legs all fold into loads of different ways, and then you could mount this to anything. So what's great about this is because it's so strong, it's able to hold your camera equipment in place. The cheaper alternatives, once you've got it actually set up in place or mounted, this will start to move, or the legs will start to move and it will wobble. You want it to be holding in place firmly, and that's what this does. What else is in this box? So in this box you get the microphone attachment as well. And this comes with a cold shoe mount, which we'll talk about in a second. And then you can mount this either on the side or on top of your phone. Talking of that, you also get this. Now this clamp is brilliant. I love this just as a standalone product. So you get the cold shoe adapter on the top as well. You put your phone in here. It can take an iPhone 12 Pro Max or a large smartphone in here, and it folds straight down to the size you need. And then it's a turn. It's not going to come loose because it's strong in there. But this also attaches to anything. So if like this, now I've got my camera on a tripod, I could attach this and just use this as your all-in-one gimbal mount. What's also great is because this swivels completely up and down, you could use this for top-down shots. So if you've got an overhead shot, you can attach this to something and then have that in place for a top-down shot. So it also comes with the adapters as well for smartphones, so that just attaches straight into your smartphone, for me, into an iPhone, and then you get the two different cables, one for a camera and one for a smartphone, so all that's included. And then finally, the last piece is the light that comes with this kit. Now this is called the Joby BMO, and I've got this attached to one of those different tripod legs, so I'll just take this off and I'll show you this. So this light is waterproof, it's also lightweight and really sturdy. Now this is great for those low light situations where the iPhone tends to fall about pretty quick in low light. You can also attach this with a cold shoe mount to other things, so like a GoPro. The GoPro again in low light is terrible, so having something like this, you can use this in low light scenarios. On the bottom of this light, there's two buttons, and this controls the strength of the actual light. So I'm going to turn this big light off in a second and show you how it works. But this, having something like this with you all the time, when it gets low light, especially if you're using a phone with that selfie camera, is pretty bad. Having like this to light the subject up is going to be great. Let me just turn this off so it doesn't blind me while I'm doing this. So you could have this mounted as well. Or what you can also do is, if you don't want to have a big setup like this and you're just going to more run and go and you don't need all this equipment for the scenario that you're doing at the time, you could just use a small one of these, attach this to here, and then use this as your setup. So let's just show you now what this light looks like. So now I've switched over to my iPhone for the audio as well, and this is the video. And what I tend to do is, when I'm filming this video, is I have this big light here by Godox, and this is an amazing light. I will be doing a video on this soon. I'll just show you this now. So I've got this huge light here that is above me, above my desk, and that's what lights up me when I'm filming these videos. But obviously this you can't take with you all the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this light off and then show you and mimic what it would be like in a dark, really dark room, how you could still use your phone with this light to produce a video. All right, so I've now switched off that light, so now let's look. Okay, so now you can see that it's dark in here, we can hardly see me. The selfie camera isn't the best. So by having this backup light with you, it's going to help you in low light situations. So now I've got this attached to it, I can just turn this on and then the lights will improve. So you can see now, I know there's a shadow above me, but if we was in a room here, you're not going to have a backdrop and care about that as much. And then you can turn this intensity up if you wish, and then you can get a much brighter image, and it brightens anything. So even if you're filming forwards, you could use this to actually light up that scene and still able to get that footage in low light. So this is 100% a brilliant kit. Let's just show you now some of the creative options that you can do with tripod legs like this outside, and then also show you what this microphone's like outside with a bit of wind. So this now is its biggest selling feature. The arms on this Gorillapod are so good and strong. I've now got this mounted, as I showed you before, was on the tree, but now I've got it onto an actual tree branch. And I'll show you here, I'll just switch over to this camera, and then you can see here just how versatile and great this is to be able to just attach this. So you've always got this tripod with you, and then you can use this wherever you are. So you've got a metal object, you can attach it to a fence or something metal, just wrap it around anything, but you can do, and that's what's so good about it. Also, what does it sound like with this microphone? I'm outside, I've got ambient noise around me, and I've got the microphone attached directly on the bottom of my phone here. So this is my whole setup. So I really like this product. I'm so glad Joby ever sent this to me to review. I think it's a great all-round product. So it's something you could use when you're walking about and just have it with you in your bag all the time. You'll be able to get then great footage, stable footage, and also good audio. If you can hear now, there's a drill going off just behind me. It's really loud, but this allows me to still get decent audio. And if I find I want to actually put this down, I can use a tripod legs or attach it to something, and I've got my all-in-one setup all here. It starts to go dark, it starts getting low light, I can attach that light if I wish as well. So right now I've changed location, I've just been sat down, and I can use these legs, and they're so strong and sturdy. So if you want to just sit down here and you want to get a low level shot, you could place this on a desk or a table. You can get the shots from wherever you are as well, so use this as a brilliant tripod. Okay, so I've now put the light attachment on as well. It just clips to the side here, you can have it on either side. So if it's going to be low light or it's dark, having this light with you will enable you to get great footage still. The iPhone in low light isn't the best, especially from that selfie camera, so having this light with you is going to help immensely. If you want to check it out, I'll link it in the description below, but I love this product. I'll be keeping this in my kit bag for sure, and thanks again for sending it. Take care guys, see you soon, bye bye.